Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Denmark, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Menuju. Now Quadrado. Zanetti. Claudio Marchisio. Quadrado. But I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Hamsik. Ikoma Lois Openda. Ryan Cherki. Jonathan David. On to Silva. Openda. Jose Font. Alassane Playa. Quadrado. Leipzig doing well to regain possession here. Oh, in with a chance! Bernardo Silva. Ikoma Lois Openda. Openda. It's a perfect challenge. Alassane Playa. Playa. Now Quadrado. Back to Playa. And Leipzig with the ball again. Jonathan David. Openda. That's useful play. Well, disappointing end to the move. Alassane Playa. Quadrado. The ball with Playa. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Marchisio. Good pass. And a goal kick will be next. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Marchisio read it well. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And into the last 30 minutes now. Effective challenge. Ryan. Nurumensch. And on to Marchisio. Denmark giving it away. And Leipzig in a position of menace. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? 1-0 then. Menuju. Now Quadrado. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Jonathan David.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Well, it could be on for him here. And the ruling is offside here. Hamsik. Ikoma, the final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, great read there to intercept. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Can he put them in front? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And the ball is moving again, so having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Openda. Jonathan David. Is this the moment? And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Jude Bellingham. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Oh, big chance! Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Seko Fofana. Marcus Thuram. Greenwood. Jonathan David. Taylor. Ryan Cherki. Marek Hamsik. Leipzig a bit sloppy in possession. Cherki. Greenwood. Now with Thuram. Chance here. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Clearance needed to be better. Ikoma Luis Openda. David. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Lino. David Hansko. De Vrij. Ryan Cherki. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Openda. Jonathan David. On to Silva. Taylor. Seko Fofana. An important interception. Samuel Lino. Thuram. And he has options available. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. Jonathan David. David. Openda. Greenwood. Fofana with it. Chelsea losing possession.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, making it simple for the keeper in the end. Seko Fofana. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. Free kick to Chelsea. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Seko Fofana. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. Can they find a winner? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason, it's RB Leipzig versus Barcelona.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Zinedine Zidane. Marek Hamšík. Taylor. On to David. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ryan Cherki. Now with Silva. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Taylor. Theo Hernandez. And cutting it out. Can he put put them in front. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Cherki. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. But the danger averted for now. Van Basten. Taylor. Bernardo Silva. Jonathan David. Ball played nicely. Is it going to be? And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence. And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? The first half here comes to an end. And the ball is moving once more, and not enough went to plan for Barca in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Marek Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. Really getting stuck in. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. And it's with Marco van Basten. Opportunity. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
Marek Hamšík. Jonathan David. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Lilian Thuram. And he saw the situation developing. Matuidi. Van Basten. Now Zidane. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Hamšík. Silva. David. Still pushing for a winner. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Maldini. Well, relying on the goalkeeper, and my goodness, he produced the goods.
Yeah, great save at such a vital moment.
No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Kenneth Taylor. Now with Silva. Zinedine Zidane. Van Basten. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Florian Wirtz. Hamšík. Openda. David. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Taylor. A very timely interception. David. Can he put it away? Can they keep it out? Hadji. Out of play and a Leipzig throw-in coming up. Openda. Cherki. And it's opening up. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. He succeeds in clearing it. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And that'll be a Leipzig throw-in. Cherki. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Alonso. And nearing the break, Leipzig hold the edge. Stuart, an opportune moment for your assessment, I think.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. On to David. It's with Hamšík. Bernardo Silva. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once again, and the onus is on PSG to turn this match on its head. Gabriel. Cannavaro. Now with Bellingham. Well, taken away, he won the ball. Shevchenko. Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. It's with Hamšík. Well, PSG have it back now. So Bosley. So a half an hour remaining. Superbly read and executed. Good work from PSG. This could square the game. It's gone in. A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Hamšík. Taylor. Very quick thinking there. Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Shevchenko. And a throw in here for Leipzig. Bernardo Silva. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in.
Well, Leipzig will probably get one more big chance to win this game, and don't these fans know it? Just listen.
Can he take the chance? No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Gabriel. Now with Bellingham. So Bosley. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Can they forge ahead? Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. And out of play for a Leipzig throw-in. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is...
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Possession lost, intercepted. Eden Hazard. Can they create something from here? Andre Kramaric. And Leipzig. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Couldn't quite hang on. And a confident clearance. And the referee playing advantage. But play is halted this time. Free kick. David. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there. Free kick. Andre Kramaric. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Cherki. Orban. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Successfully cut out. Did well to clear it away. Marek Hamšík. Cherki. Openda. Determined defending. Hamšík. Cherki. Muslera with it. And very deftly cut out. Ikoma Luis Openda. It's got to be! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. 1-0 then. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, the players in the wall just taking one or two liberties there. Now, this could be the equaliser. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. He takes aim. Nicely saved. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Really clever pressing. Mahrez. Ikoma Luis Openda. Now with David. Taylor. Leipzig moving the ball forward. In position. Still a chance. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Xavi Simons. Very quick thinking there. Andre Kramaric. Theo Hernandez. Ikoma Luis Openda. David. Oh, that's a fine pass. Is this the moment? Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. And they're making a change. Azar. And Bellingham could reduce the deficit. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Just the clearance that was needed. The final whistle, and that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Colo-Colo, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, great read there to intercept. Teammates available, but quick thinking defensively. Ikoma Luis Openda. Pedro. Theo Hernandez. Ikoma Luis Openda. This attack looks highly promising. And Bernardo Silva has it. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. David. Marek Hamšík. Pedro. John Barnes. Openda. Ikoma Luis Openda. using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Pedro. And the ball with Shevchenko. Van Basten. Barnes. Kenneth Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. Edwin van der Sar. Socrates. Barnes now. Van Basten. Shevchenko. Claudio Marchisio. And on to Marchisio. Shevchenko. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Maldini getting it away. That is that for the first half here. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Bernardo Silva. Ikoma Luis Openda. Determined defending. Taylor. Can he finish this? Can they cover up? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. John Barnes. Now with Cole. Socrates. Now with Marchisio. Van Basten. Just the challenge that was required. 30 minutes to go then. And he might be through here. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Pedro. Silva. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Marchisio. Pedro. Silva. David. Ikoma Luis Openda. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it?
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Oh, and what a good stop it was. The goalkeeper playing his part, and this is not finished as a contest.
Well, could that save prove?
And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool versus RB Leipzig.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Can they find a gap in the defence? Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Oh, in with a chance! Luis Diaz. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Wataru Endo. Liverpool have given it away. Openda. Oh, surely! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Just the clearance that was needed. Gakpo. Now Mo Salah. Openda. Ryan Cherki. Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. Bernardo Silva. Oh, big chance! Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Grafenberg. Liverpool have given it away. Cherki. Ryan Grafenberg. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. And so the ball is moving again here, with Leipzig looking to build on a largely positive first-half performance. So Bosley. McAllister, very effective passing sequence. Maldini. Jonathan David. Cherki. David. Possession ceded by Leipzig. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Taylor. Mo Salah. Federico Chiesa. Nunez. Wataru Endo. Maldini with the clearance. Federico Chiesa. Now Mo Salah. Alexis McAllister. So Bosley. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Darwin Nunez. Andrew Robertson. Federico Chiesa. Wataru Endo. Well, nearing the end of the game, and Leipzig are almost there.
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
In with a chance. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed.
And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing RB Leipzig.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kickoff, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And he might be through here. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Martin Cáceres. Johan Cruyff. Plenty of support here. And an astute piece of defending. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he convert? There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Milinkovic-Savic. Lampard with it. Good-looking sequence, this. Well, possibilities in the centre. Determined defending. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Ikoma Luis Openda. Real Madrid get the throw in. Lampard. Cruyff. This attack looks highly promising. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Still a chance. Theo Hernandez. Well, the half-time interval is almost upon us. It's Leipzig with the advantage. Stuart, what have you made of the performance?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. The first half here comes to an end. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Oh, big chance! And a throw-in it's going to be. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Silva. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Managed to get it out of there. Well, we're into the final half hour. Jonathan David. And he read it well. Going well, and will it be the leveller? And still danger here. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Ikoma Luis Openda. Oh, in with a chance! Well, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. David. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Substitution for Real Madrid. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Van Basten.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And he stopped them in their tracks. Cherki. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. This could be it! A really good stop at a critical stage.
Well, had that gone in, there was no way back. Not much time left now, though.
Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.